cooking. Today we're making some food. We're about to make a quiche in a bread bowl and some homemade smashed potats. I'm going to be joined by my sous chef today, my wife. Can you come in the video?
Oh god.
You were going to have to be in the video at some point anyways.
Yeah.
I was going to force you into the video at some point because you're cooking with me.
I know.
This is my wife.
Hi guys.
And my child.
Not yet.
My unborn child.
There you go.
So, I've never made, oh you probably can't see me, I've never made a quiche before, so bear with me. But, we're gonna need to cut the bread out of this bread so that we can put the quiche in there. So we're gonna do that with a knife.
All I see is your beard. The moment you get like up close to it.
Take any jewelry off your hands while you're doing this because you might lose it. Can you like move the camera to the edge of the counter there? So that it
From the back?
Yeah. Just like a little bit better of an angle. Obviously wash your hands. I washed my hands before we were recording, but I'm going to do it again just to show you guys how to wash your hands properly, because some people don't know. You're going to want to use hot water because it's better that way. And then you're going to use your artisanal soap. 2 pumps should suffice unless you have really big hands. And you're going to want to get under your grimy fingernails because you're a disgusting garbage person, I would assume, just because that's how I am. And you're going to want to make sure to scrub all your sins away and pray to Jesus while you do it. Where's the paper towels? If you're not going to be in the video, could you hold the camera so that we can get better angles?
I have to wash the potatoes. So while you're working on that, I have to make the mashed potatoes.
Okay, then I guess be where you're at then. So, can I be seen?
Yes, you can be seen up until, well, now you look up and all I see is like half of your eyes.
Okay, what we're gonna do. You see that? We're gonna kill it. And we're gonna cut all of the bread out of this bread until it's a hollow husk of what it used to be, much like myself. And then we're going to fill it with things that it doesn't need, but will make it more socially acceptable, like myself.
Not the potatoes, so.
So what you're going to do is cut the bread open like this. And turn it into basically just a bowl. Make it a crust. And then you're gonna just cut a hole all around, an incision all around the top with your surgical precision, and then twist and pull out as much as you can as possible, and get it as hollow as possible. That way, there's more room for the eggs and the cheese and the tomats and everything else. Take these ingredients, your eggs. You're gonna want roughly like 5 or 6 eggs in this bread bowl to make the quiche. So you're gonna want your eggs and your milk. These are the only 2 essential ingredients. Everything else is optional to whatever you like. But we're going to be putting some sliced black olives, a tomat, some spinach, and of course, cheese in 2 different varieties. So, oh yes, and also seasoning, because you can't have food without seasoning. 6 eggs. And crack them better than I did. 4, 5. And if you get a little bit of shell in there, that's fine. You'll just be having a crunchy, a crunchy quiche.
It's more calcium.
3/4. Yes, this is my 3/4. 3/4 of a cup of either milk or cream. We're using milk because we don't have cream. And this is to make it like more fluffy and whatnot. So if you just don't like fluffy, don't add the cream, but you probably need it anyways. I don't know, some people might not. And then I need a cutting board. Now we're going to chop up our tomat and our spiznach to put those in the mix. And make sure everything is nice and mixed before you put it in your bowl. Oh snap, I almost lost that. Add a little bit of salt and pepper and continue to mix. You can add other seasonings if you want, but some people are picky and they don't like the seasonings that I like, so I have to add it once it's done. Now you're just going to pour it into your bread bowl. Look at that. Perfect. So you're going to want to preheat your oven, or in our case microwave oven, to 375, and then put it in there for about 35 minutes, and then pull it out, put the cheese on top of it, and put it in for another 10 minutes to finish cooking and melt the cheese. So that's what we're going to do as soon as our oven is done preheating. How are you doing with your mashed potatoes?
In retrospect, I probably should have started peeling these before we actually started the video. And like maybe had a couple done. I forget how tedious this part actually is.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like, why are you getting on me on my side with my little boy hair? I thought you loved me.
I do love you.
Do you?
But I couldn't see your face from the other angle.
Do my eyes look golden in the sun?
I don't know, guys. Leave a comment down below. Do her eyes look golden in the sun? I think they look more like root beer.
Pools of Pepsi.
Pools of Pepsi, she says. I think root beer. Leave a comment down below, guys. Pepsi or root beer? What do you think her eyes look like in the sun?
Or doo-doo.
I didn't say it. You did. But this is
Potato massacre.
the remains of the Great Potato Massacre. This red light is blinking. Does that mean the camera's about to die, or does that just mean that it's recording?
Maybe grab a charger just in case?
It's fully charged. It shouldn't
No.
die. We've only been recording for like 20 minutes.
Doo-doo.
Okay, now that all your potats have been cut, you're gonna turn on your burner and you're going to boil them before you smash them. Right?
I'm also gonna add a little salt to the pot. Or a lot. all about preference.
The salt of the earth, you guys.
Probably help if I had the lid. You are not the lid. Are you the lid? Oh, good. It works.
Hang on, we can't see your face. It was too zoomed in. There we go. I was zooming in on the quiche, so we couldn't see your face.
Oh, yeah.
Now that your quiche is in the oven and your potats are boiling, you can chill for a little bit. And clean up after yourself. Don't be a garbage human being like I am. Quiche is done. Come in here real quick and get a look at this. Now that it's done, like cooking,
Ooh.
you see that? Look at how beautiful that is.
Yo, that looks bomb.
Now we're going to sprinkle some cheese on top of it and put it back in for just a little bit, just a little while, just to melt the cheese. I have here sharp cheddar and Great Value Fiesta blend because I didn't buy the cheese. But you know, you're just going to take a little bit of it, put it on top. And remember, a little bit is relative, so you can use the whole bag if you want. But I'm sure whoever buys the cheese in your house wouldn't appreciate if you use all of their cheese for one recipe, unless you're making enough quiche to feed an army, which we are. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on there of this kind. That's not breaking up very well. Put some of that on there. And put it back in your oven for about, oh yeah, for about like maybe like just a couple minutes, just like 5 minutes maybe, to melt this cheese.
You said 10.
You see that? That looked like a volcano.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
5 minutes. Boom. And now we're going to check on our potatoes and see if those are done boiling yet. This is
Very sad.
they don't look very boiled. What are you going to do about that?
I'm just gonna have to wait.
Look at the camera. Don't look at me.
We're just gonna have to wait.
Oh, we're just going to have to wait.
While being Batman.
You heard it here, folks. We're Batman, and we're waiting.
I'm Batman.
Where is she? And once that's done boiling, you're gonna smash it.
Smash it, add butter, add milk. Probably some garlic powder. Garlic powder? Garlic powder. Yeah. Maybe cheese? Too much cheese.
Maybe cheese.
We already have cheese in the quiche.
I'm putting cheese on mine, even if she doesn't put cheese on all of it.
That's what I might do. Just like everyone will put cheese on their mashed potatoes.
We have very noisy roommates, so I apologize for the background noise. So here is the finished quiche, and it looks a lot better in real life than it does on camera.
That's hot.
And the potats are done.
Yes, they're finally done boiling.
The potats are finally done boiling. Now we just have to drain the water, not fog up my camera lens, and mash them and add seasoning, and then we're done.
And milk and butter.
Milk and butter.
What kind of uncultured human are you?
I've never made homemade mashed potats.
Oh, wow.
I've never even made a quiche,
Well, that I knew.
but my quiche looks amazing.
Does that mean?
that slice gives me anxiety. But look at how beautiful this thing turned out. That's freaking amazing. My first time making a quiche. I hope it's good.
In a bread bowl.
In a bread bowl. That's not even how you're supposed to do it. They said buy a pie crust, and I was like, I'm gonna make a bread bowl. Because why? I don't play by their rules. I'm too woke for that. They want you to eat pie. They don't want you to have a bread bowl. They said it's too many carbs to have a bread bowl. But we're out here having bread bowls. Why? Because we're rebels. We don't eat pie. We eat bread bowls. And quiche. Look at that beautiful quiche. Look at that beautiful queen. Look at them beautiful mashed potatoes. Ooh, scoop me up some of those, baby.
Well, this plate's mine, so let me grab your plate.
Oh. Well, scoop you up some of those, baby.
You wild. I don't need that much. Just because I'm eating for two doesn't mean I literally need to eat for two people.
I'm eating for two as well, but that's just because I'm a big boy.
Yeah, growing young man. Is that good? Is that too much?
That might be too many mashed potatoes. I don't know if I'm that big of a boy. Okay, that's good. Now we're gonna have our first bites. I want you to try your first bite and tell me what you think, and then we're gonna get my first bite.
Bear in mind, my sense of smell and taste is kind of still shot right now, babe.
Oh yeah, she was sick this past week, so she's not tasting and smelling perfectly right now.
Ah, I don't want all the cheese. Oh,
Oh.
it's so good though.
Look at that. Tell us what you think in great explicit detail.
I think it looks beautiful. The egg already looks really fluffy. I can see, obviously, the spinach is in there, topped with cheese. I don't see any olives. I think I missed a bite of the tomato.
You might not have gotten
I
any.
want
Oh,
the
there's some
tomato.
olives in there actually, and closer to
I want the
other
tomato.
end of it. But tell the people what you think.
I wish I could taste this.
Oh.
It looks so good, and I just wish I could taste this.
And the mashed potatoes.
I also wish I could taste this.
Look at the camera. Don't look at me. We're gonna have to work on that.
I'm sorry. Man, no, I can't taste anything, so unfortunately, I can't help you there. But it looks really good.
All right, now I'm gonna try it. Can I be seen? Can you be seen? Can we be seen? They don't want you to eat a bread bowl, so we're gonna eat a bread bowl. It's the actual crust of the bread is still kind of rough, obviously. Maybe that's why they don't want you to eat a bread bowl.
I'm gonna salt my mashed potatoes if it's gonna make a difference.
That's really good, actually. That is really freaking good. I am going to add a little bit of Tabasco to my potatoes. Just because I'm Mexican and we put hot sauce on everything. Homemade smashed potatoes. Let's see.
How am I mashed
Fluffy.
potatoes?
They're good. This is, get you a woman who knows how to make homemade mashed potatoes. And women, get you a man who knows how to make a quiche.
Fair
Because
enough. Fair enough.
Because this is bomb food right here. And I definitely suggest that you try it. We forgot to do the first bite.
It's okay.
Next time. So, was this a success?
I think so. Aside from the fact that I can't taste anything, but.
Well, I can taste it and I think it was a success. So, I guess Chef Papi Chulo and sous chef Little Boy Hair signing off for now.
Bye.
We'll see y'all next time.